Today we are going to learn the Pythagoras theorem. We know the Pythagoras theorem that in a right angle triangle, square of the hypotenuse is sum of the squares of the remaining two sides. Now we are going to prove that theorem. First, write down the Pythagoras theorem. The statement is in a right angle triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the remaining two sides. In a right angle triangle, square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares of remaining two sides. So let us prove that theorem. For that purpose, we have drawn this triangle. So we have this right angle triangle ABC. In this triangle, measure of angle B is equal to 90 degree. That is given in triangle ABC. Measure of angle B is equal to 90 degree. Then to prove hypotenuse square, which is hypotenuse here? The side opposite to 90 degree. So this is hypotenuse. So AC square, hypotenuse square is equal to sum of the squares of remaining two sides. Which are the remaining two sides? AB and BC. That means AB square plus BC square. That is our task. We have to prove that AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. For that purpose, we have to do the construction. Draw the segment BD perpendicular to the AC. So draw segment BD perpendicular to the hypotenuse AC. Okay, and D lies on this AC, that means A dash D dash C. So we have this triangle ABC, measure of angle B is equal to 90 degree. Then we will have to show that AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Now see how we are going to prove that theorem. First, see how we can use. In this chapter, the first concept we have seen that right angle triangle and similarity. What is right angle triangle and similarity? In a right angle, if we have this triangle ABC, right angle triangle, and BD is perpendicular to the AC, then due to this altitude drawn to the hypotenuse, two triangles are formed. They are similar to each other and they are similar to the original triangle. That means this triangle ADB, similar triangle. See, in that theorem we have seen that 1 to 1 corresponds C. Which is the corresponding vertex of A? Corresponding vertex of A is B. That means B. 90 degree, that means D. C. And larger triangle also A, 90 degree angle B and C. All these three triangles are similar. So this is the similarity in right angle triangle. According to this similarity in right angle triangle, these two triangles are similar. That means triangle ADB, similar triangle BDC. Okay. Therefore their corresponding sides are in proportion. So here triangle ADB and triangle ABC are similar. So how we can get AB square? So that take AB first. AB, ADB and BDC. Also ADB is similar to ABC, larger triangle. Instead of that, larger triangle ABC. This smaller triangle and larger triangle. This one. So first and last letter, that means AB. Similarly here AC. Also from this AB, that means AD upon AB. Doing cross multiplication, AB into AB is AB square is equal to AD into AC. So we got this statement. Similarly, this smaller triangle, triangle BDC and triangle ABC are similar. Triangle BDC, similar triangle ABC. Therefore, their corresponding sides are proportional. So, take those sides having BC. How we can get BC? DC upon BC, and here BC upon AC. Doing cross multiplication, we get BC square is equal to AC into DC. We got this another statement. Now look at the right hand side. AB square plus BC square. If we add these two, if we add these two statements, what we will get? Left hand side, AB square plus BC square. Right hand side is, here is AD into AC plus AC into DC. So here there are two terms. This is for one term, this is another term. Terms are separated by plus or minus sign. So in these two terms, which is common? AC is common. So take out AC common. So AC into bracket AD plus DC. According to betweenness, AD plus DC is nothing but AC. That means AC into AC. That is nothing but AC square. So we will get the required result. So in this manner, we'll have to prove that theorem. So everybody got the method how we can going to prove that theorem. So let us write that. Proof. So start from here. Proof. We are going to use that theorem or property that theorem given the title similarity in right angle triangle. So what is the necessary condition for that theorem? The triangle must be right angle triangle and perpendicular is not to the hypotenuse. So write down that from that. In triangle ABC, measure of angle B is equal to 90 degree given and segment BD is perpendicular to the hypotenuse AC construction. So if the altitude is drawn on the hypotenuse, then the two triangles are formed. They are similar to original triangle. Therefore, triangle ABC is similar triangle ADB, similar triangle BDC. Similarity in right angle triangle. Okay. So these three triangles are similar. Take the first two triangles. Instead of here, we are going to write it here. Which two triangle? The smaller triangle and larger triangle. That means triangle ABC, similar triangle ADB. From this statement number 2. From 2. Since the triangles are similar, their sides are in proportion. Take the sides so that we get the AB two times. First, this is from AB. Therefore, AB upon AD is equal to, similarly here, AB, AC upon AB, corresponding sides of similar triangles. Okay, do the cross multiplication. That means AB square is equal to AD into AC. So we got this statement. Okay. Similarly, take another pair of similar triangle. And now at that time, triangle BDC and triangle ABC. Now triangle ABC, similar triangle BDC from this statement 2. We have taken the another pair of similar triangle. Here from this pair, how we will get the BC square? From the first pair we got the AB square. AB square is equal to AD into AC. From this pair, BC square is equal to DC into AC. So how we will get the BC? BC BC upon DC. Similarly, first and last letter. That means AC upon BC. Corresponding sides of similar triangles. Do the cross multiplication. That means BC square is equal to DC into AC. We got this another statement. Then how will we get their sum? AB square plus BC square. Take their sum. Therefore, AB square plus BC square, left hand side, right hand side, AD into AC plus DC into AC. Okay, from or adding from which two statement? 5 and 8. 5 and 8, or adding 5 and 8. Now the right hand side, which is common? AC is common. Left hand side as it is, AB square plus BC square is equal to, take out AC common. So after taking AC, in bracket we get AD plus DC into AC. AD plus DC is nothing but AC again. Therefore, we got the required result. That means AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. So in this manner, we can write the proof. And very simple. See here, triangle ADB, similar triangle ABC. ADB, similar triangle ABC, similarity in right angle triangle. Then we have what we will get the doing their corresponding sides are in proportion. Therefore, AB square is equal to AD into AC. AB square is equal to AD into AC. Similarly, another pair, triangle BDC and triangle ABC. Therefore, doing cross multi or their corresponding sides are in proportion. So that take the sides so that we get the BC. In each BC is the one of the side of that ratio. That means BC square is equal to DC into AD. DC into AC, sorry. So adding these two, what we will get? After taking AC common, we get in bracket AD plus DC. AD plus DC is nothing but AC. So AC into AC is AC square. So we will get the required result. So this is the Pythagoras theorem. I think everybody got that theorem. Its proof may be asked in board exam. They may ask, prove that in a right angle triangle, square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares of its remaining two sides. So this is the Pythagoras theorem. Now we are going to prove the converse of Pythagoras theorem. Converse of Pythagoras theorem. What is the Pythagoras theorem? If the triangle is right angle triangle, then the square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares of the remaining two sides. Then what will be its converse? If in a triangle, square of one side is equal to the sum of the squares of remaining two sides, then the triangle is right angle triangle, or the side, angle opposite to that side is 90 degree. Okay. So first write down the converse of Pythagoras theorem. Write down that statement. In a triangle, if the square of one side is equal to the sum of the squares of the remaining two sides, then the triangle is right angle triangle. Write down that statement. I am not going to write that statement on the board. So you will have to write that statement. What is that statement? In a triangle, square of one side is equal to sum of the squares of remaining two sides, then the triangle is right angle triangle. Now we are going to prove that theorem. To prove that theorem, I have this triangle ABC, triangle ABC. What we have? We have this triangle. So write down the given in triangle. Instead of here, we can write here in triangle ABC. How is that triangle? Square of one side. That means AC square is equal to sum of the squares of the remaining two sides. That means sum of the squares of the remaining side. AB square plus BC square. So this is given. In this triangle, square of one side is equal to the sum of the squares of the remaining two sides. Then what will I have to prove? Then prove that triangle is right angle triangle. That means measure of angle B is equal to 90 degree. Measure of angle B is equal to 90 degree. Okay. Now, to prove that theorem, we have to do the construction. So that draw the another triangle PQR such that this measure of angle Q is equal to 90 degree. AB is congruent to PQ and BC is congruent to QR. So, what is that construction? Draw triangle PQR such that measure of angle Q is equal to 90 degree and AB is equal to PQ, BC is equal to QR, or we can say that PQ is equal to AB and QR is equal to BC. In this manner, we'll have to draw that triangle. So we have drawn that triangle PQR such that PQ is equal to AB and QR is equal to BC and measure of angle Q is equal to 90 degree. Now see how we can prove that theorem. How we can prove that theorem? We are interested in SSS test. For that purpose, we have this statement. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Okay. According to construction, AB is nothing but PQ. If we replace this AB by PQ, then we can write PQ square. According to construction, BC is nothing but QR. QR square. Okay. That means AC square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. So everybody got that statement? Okay. Now, this is the right angle triangle. So we can use the Pythagoras theorem. According to Pythagoras theorem, what? PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. Therefore, AC is equal to PR. PQ square plus QR square. So as soon as, therefore AC is equal to PR. So AC is equal to PR. Therefore, in these two triangles, side AB congruent side PQ, construction. Side BC congruent side QR, construction. Side AC congruent side PR, proved, previously proved. Therefore, these two triangles are congruent by SSS test. Therefore, their corresponding angles are congruent. Angle Q congruent angle B. But angle Q is 90 degree. Angle B is also 90 degree. So I think everybody got that theorem. So let us prove that theorem step by step. Proof. First statement. This triangle is right angle triangle. We are going to use the Pythagoras in this triangle. So for that purpose, start from that triangle. In triangle PQR, measure of angle Q is equal to 90 degree. Given. Okay. Therefore, we can use the Pythagoras theorem. According to Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is equal to sum of the squares of the remaining two sides. That means PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. What is the reason for that? Pythagoras theorem. Okay. Now, according to construction, replace that PQ by AB and QR by BC. Therefore, after that, PR square is equal to, replace that PQ by AB, that means AB square, QR by BC, that means BC square. Reason for that? Construction. Okay. But what is given? This. But AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square given, but AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So compare these third and fourth statement. The right hand side is same, therefore left hand side is also same. Therefore AC square is equal to PR square from 3 and 4. Okay, that means AC is equal to PR. This is the important statement. So we got this third side congruent. Therefore in triangle ABC and triangle PQR, all the three sides are congruent. AB is equal to PQ, BC is equal to QR, and reason for that, construction, AC is equal to PR from 6. Therefore, triangle ABC, similar triangle PQR by SSS test. Therefore, their corresponding angles are congruent. We are interested in the angle B. Therefore, angle B, congruent angle Q, corresponding angles of congruent triangle. No, see, this is congruent triangle. Sorry, these two triangles are congruent. Sides are congruent. Therefore, angle Q is 90 degree. Therefore, also angle B is also 90 degree. But angle Q is equal to 90 degree construction. Therefore, angle B is also 90 degree. That is the required result. So, in this manner, we can prove that theorem. Okay. I think everybody got that theorem. Proof? Very simple. We have drawn the another triangle PQR such that, how we have drawn that triangle? PQ is congruent to AB, QR is congruent to BC, and measure of angle Q is 90 degrees important. Since this is a right angle triangle, we are going to we are using Pythagoras theorem. Since it is right angle triangle, according to Pythagoras theorem, PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. Replacing this PQ by AB and QR by BC, we get PR square is equal to AB square plus BC square, but AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Comparing these two, 3 and 4, AC is equal to PR. As soon as AC is equal to PR, these two triangles are congruent. Their corresponding sides are congruent. By SSS test, therefore their corresponding angles are also congruent. Angle Q congruent angle B, angle Q 90 degree, therefore angle B is also 90 degree. So this is the converse of Pythagoras theorem. So here we are going to stop the class. So next concept will be seen in the next period.